the show, I believe, or later on.
My name is Kyle Barisich. I've been an actor on Broadway and on TV for about 15 years now. One of my first big jobs out of school was to tour with the Phantom of the Opera. And that was a tour that had been, on the road for a long time. And it was like, it's like the Cadillac of tours. It pays you the best. You go to the best cities. You sit down for a long time. You get many weeks in those great cities. So it was a great gig. And I fortunately moved my way up from the ensemble to the leading role. So I took over the role of Raoul in that tour. It's kind of like the boyfriend character, so it's really a love triangle, Phantom is. So it's Phantom, Christine, and Raoul, and she has this kind of, decision between the good guy, Raoul, or the evil guy, Phantom, although from time to time you're not really sure who's good and who's evil, or who the right one is for her to go with. So it's this kind of battle royale, and you don't really know what's going to happen until the end of the show. And the best part of that role is that you get to sing this absolutely gorgeous, iconic song, All I Ask of You, that gets done at weddings, and everybody knows All I Ask of You. You'll be sitting at at some restaurant where there's live piano music, and then always comes up. It's pervasive. So to be trusted with that material, by those creators of that show and by the composer was incredible. So it was great to do that every night. I've started teaching also. I think most actors, once they get a good amount of time under their belt, you feel like you can pass it on a little bit, and I think that's really important. And also, it's so great to be around young kids and their energy. I know you know this because you're here all the time, but there's something so validating and inspiring about talking to students, so any opportunity I get. And I am here to give a master class for some of your music and theater students. Part of it is going to be just a kind of song interpretation and technique class, where we really dig into a full song and see how far we can take it, see what we can do with that full piece. And then part of it will also be an audition workshop, where we take a small cut, something you would take into a general audition or something even for a specific show. And that's a completely different art from what we'll be doing in the first half. So it'll be nice to get to do both. People sometimes need an outlet and a way to interpret their inner life in an external way. And I just think the arts are a tremendous way to do that. I think that's what we look to our greatest artists to do, to kind of say the unsayable and to speak the unspoken truths of what it means to be human. And for me, singing and acting has always been the best way to do that. Musical theater is popping. This program is popping. Kids want to sing this material, and they want to study it, and they want to get proficient at it. It's not just a hobby. So I know exactly, where it's all leading.